Well, hello. Welcome back, stream. And we're back with the game. I'm trying to end the game, man. Let's fucking end this shit. Yay. Let's continue. Today, you know what are my intentions? What are my intentions? To finish the game. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember last night what happened was I saw Bendy was the most. Oh! Sorry, I just entered the game. I was not expecting a jump scare this quick. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry if my avatar is giving weird expressions because I was playing around with the Vroid Studio earlier, and I messed up the emotions, I guess. Ooh, look at them, dead bodies. Ooh. Let's go.
I don't like to ask questions. I believe everyone's got their own business. You hear something, you leave it alone. But when you spent as much time in and out of a jug as I have, you learn to keep your mouth shut about things, you know? So
Uh-huh.
when I saw this here ad in the newspaper that reads, Gent Corporation looking for research subjects pays $3.50 a week, I figured it'd be good for me. Easy money, right? With my
Right.
record, you can't afford to be picky. But it turns out something really wrong is going on in this place. I mean, I've seen dead people before, but here, death is like a way of life. A clockwork march. They wheel out the bodies, and they disappear down the chute. Forgotten men from the street, paid to die. $3.50 a week.
Okay, 350 a week. Get paid to die. So does that mean I'll have to fight something here? Condemned. Whoa. Okay. Oh, dead bodies. So many of them. That's not nice. Securely. Oh. Security lock. What can possibly be the password? Can I upgrade this? Will I be able to upgrade this shit before the fucking game ends? Seriously? You're giving me so many places that says that I can upgrade, but upgrade what? No shit. Oh. Wait. What's the freaking code? Any clue? Any freaking clue? 350 a week, it said. Wait. But there's no zero. Where's the clue? October 31st. No, but there's only 5 letters. Hmm. Oh, wait. 3, 2, 4. Oh, that can be 3, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 4. 3, 4, 2. Two, 4, 3. No. What's the code? What is the code? Give me a hint. A hint. Any hints? Any hints? Wow. That's it? 5, 2, 3. Now, I feel extremely dumb. Dumb about myself. There's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight. The fuck is...
My name is Audrey. I'm not here to cause you any trouble. Look, I just want to go home. Please, can you help me? I'm sure we can reach an agreement. Let's just talk. Who are you?
I'm getting annoyed by this audio.
Where did you come from? Who made you? Can you take me to him? He wanted me to find him. Please let me see him.
I need to run away. The fuck is that? Just a pencil and a dream. Whoa. Whoa, look at him. Whoa, I need an upgrade. I need an upgrade. I don't think I will. You know, should I fucking restart the whole game and play it through? I think I've missed crucial parts. Oh, I cannot banish this machine. Shit. I thought I could. Whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, I've lost the battery. Damn. Hide. You know what? I think I'm kinda done with this game. I did wanted to upgrade my gent pipe, but I could not. Because this shit is just that bad, simply. Bye. Is there anything? Let me try going up.
Experiment 26. Frequent delays due to the ink demon's refusal to terminate. Keepers have administered quarter-hourly sessions of physical tortures and surgical invasions to wear down his powers. All of these efforts have been ultimately unsuccessful. A new method of control must be devised. Termination impossible.
Oh, you cannot kill the ink demon. Okay. Good to know that something's out of your control. Oh, wait. Am I missing something? You know what? I don't care. Let's finish the game. If I'm not getting the update, that means update is not important. Oh, it
That's
broke.
where the ghosts live. Just beyond that door. The Keeper's prison. The pit. No one ever comes out. At least, they're never quite the same. But I could open the door for you. I do know how. I really do.
Thank you. That would...
But first, maybe play a game? Oh, I love to play games. I like hide and seek best. Find me, and I'll open the door for you. I promise. Look away while I hide, and no peeking.
Whoa, did I? I know you were hiding there. Let's see what's in there. The keepers have taken my friend, locked him away like some animal just 'cause he's big and strong. But they don't need to fear him. No, if they just make sure to feed him on time, Big Steve won't ever hurt a fly. He loves the food from the Little Devil Lounge. Best if only someone would take the long road back through the sewers, climb up the elevator shaft, and seek out his favorite thumping delicacy. Then they would see how harmless he really is. Okay. Can upgrade. Big Steve, show yourself up. I'm here for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wait, you don't fight? You're a nice guy. Aw, but don't eat me. I'm leaving. Thank you. Bye. It's your turn now, little devil.
You did it! You found me! Oh, this is so exciting! You were brilliant!
Now, can you open that door for me?
Oh, yes, the door. I think you'll find it's open now. Oh, and also, let me give you something. Something special. Just a small reminder of our game together.
And what's that? Ooh, the fast travel. Oh, wait, I got the fast travel. That means I can get all the Gantt keys and everything that I've missed. How do I fast travel? Oh, okay. If I interact with the pipe. Wait, it does not give me the option to select the place where I want to go. Oh wait, let me see the last text that I got. Okay, yeah. I'll have to go back and get the food for him. Whoa! Bitch! Almost lost all of my health. I cannot fast travel here. Why?
Really?
What? Deep 6th level badge. Ooh. But I don't have any badge. Wait a second. Isn't this the head of not it's not. Ooh. The hell you staring at, old man? I remember you from the chapter 2 of Bendy and the Ink Machine actually. Aren't you the same person? Stop.
Excuse me. Sir? Can you help me?
Henry!
You must be really lost to be asking me for help.
I'm just looking for answers. About the Keepers, Wilson, the cycle. Anything could help.
What's your name?
Audrey. What's yours?
Honestly,
Henry.
I've almost forgotten. My name is Henry.
Yeah.
Have you been a prisoner long?
When the Keepers think you're a threat to their plans, they lock you away. Forever. Still, it's given me time to think. Things like, if you haven't eaten in years, you might not be human.
Why would you be a threat to them?
I'm what they call a cycle breaker. Once upon a time, I knew how to start the cycle over. And when that happens, everything begins again. Completely new. Obviously, Wilson and the Keepers don't want that to happen.
How did you do it?
Reset the cycle? Turns out the Ink Demon himself is the key. This world is his, but even he must obey its rules. For now, at least. If you can get him to look at something very specific, it will reset everything.
What is it?
It's just a reel of film, labeled with the words, "The End." I can see it in my mind every day. They keep it upstairs in the pit.
I'll see if I can break in and steal it. Maybe, if I reset the cycle, we could make things better for everyone here.
And what about you?
I just want to go home.
So did I. Good luck, Audrey. If you need me again, you know where to find me.
Oh, you're still alive? The Music Man. The Cult. I remember you. I think I'll need help. Let's go. Yo, Ink Demon. Oh wait, let me save. Yay. Scary open areas scare me. That means there might be a boss fight. There's always hope, it says. A pencil and a dream. Is this the end? Look behind. Oh. Whoa. Is this gonna be a chase scene? Hello. She caught me. Is that it?
From the hollow darkness, from the wretched abyss, a savior comes at last.
Wilson?
Rest yourself, Audrey. You're still weak. The Keepers can be relentless to strangers. But there's nothing to fear as long as I'm with you. You're safe now.
You did this to me. You brought me here. Turned me into this thing. This doesn't make sense. I've never done anything to you.
Open your eyes and look around you. None of this makes sense. Drawn walls, nightmarish creatures, an ancient studio that died out almost 30 years ago. It's all fiction, utter nonsense. And yet, in here, it exists. It breathes. It flourishes. Reality, guided by its master's pen. The foundation for a new reality. We can bleed into our own. Just think of it. Anything we create in here, we can release out there. But first, this world must be controlled, made safe. These things, these angels and demons, are they really life? Or are they just stains? Old mistakes ready to be cleansed away for newer, greater things.
What do you want from me?
I need your help to save my father's life.
What?
This is our start. We'll talk more once we're safely inside.
And let's go. Chapter 5, The Dark Revival. But my pipe is not fully upgraded yet.
This place isn't as safe as it once was.
Abilities have been disabled. Whoa. This... Shut up, keepers. I ain't no secure of you. Jamama. Okay, good enough. old track 77 is quite placed these days. Ever since that terrible crash a few years back, people don't like to hang around. Too many strange things keep happening on this platform. Last week, one of the railmen told me they had reports of some trains going through that wasn't on the schedule. There were figures standing in the cars, staring through the window, but never stopped to let no one off. He just kept going straight through. Some say it was the Silver Lane Express, the train that crashed. Kitty Thompson. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. How do we open that? It says just okay, a pencil and a dream. Track 77. This is track 8. I cannot. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, it's highly likely that I was being dumb. Let him go, man. Don't be mean. Yo, Wilson, I'm
The
here.
demon's evil continues to spread. This world has begun to shudder.
Be quiet.
What did you say?
Nothing. It was nothing.
Almost there. Just a quick stop. Won't take
Oh
but
no.
a moment.
No, 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 no. Those things, they. Nah. Nah, Wilson. No, Wilson. Wilson, let me go, Wilson. Let me go, Wilson. This looks like a trap.
The subject will stand in the designated location.
Give me a second. Break that shit! No! Something seems wrong. Wrong, man. Oh, Thompson. I'm gun. Oh, wait. This axe? This belonged to Alice D. Thompson and Alice D. No. So, did you kill them? Did you kill Alice the Angel? Okay. I have no other choice.
Object detected. The subject will submit all weapons for further screening.
Why you sound so annoying? Okay. Okay. No.
Remain still for examination. The subject is cleared for entry.
Can I not pick this up? Can I not pick this up?
Welcome to the civilized world. How do you like my signal towers? They nullify the Ink Demon's powers so he cannot pass them. I wish I could say I invented them, but it seems our friends at the Gent Corporation had a demon problem of their own long ago.
Ooh. Wilson is glorifying himself. Another robot? Or are you a human?
And now, my dear, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to prepare. We'll talk later, I promise. Besides, you must be very tired. A quick rest will do you good. Betty will show you to your room. She's
Betty?
my housekeeper, among other things.
You never actually killed the ink demon, did you?
No, he's too powerful to destroy. So we sealed him away, trapped him in a different form. One that was smaller, harmless.
Bendy.
It was a fitting prison, although he seems to have found a way to free himself. But enough talk. We'll deal with that soon enough.
There's some nice fresh blankets all laid out for you. You'll be dreaming in no time.
Wait, Wilson? One more thing. If you needed my help, why didn't you just ask?
Would you have believed me?
Come along, and no more dawdling. This way now. Oh, you're here at last. It's so exciting finally having you with us. Now, to give you some bearings, we're currently standing in the south wing. Wilson's laboratory is downstairs, and then there's the north wing.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. Okay.
The ink demon got in there a while ago, and ever since, we've had to keep the north wing locked up tight. I'm afraid it's fallen into ruins by now. All those juicy, lovely books gone to waste. Only keepers go there these days, and they'll tear you apart limb from limb if Wilson isn't with you. So, mind your distance, and you'll be just fine. It's not very often I have guests to look after, especially one I can actually talk to. Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're completely mad. All right, here we are. Best room in the house.
Something's fishy.
You should see where I sleep. Ugh. But this room, oh, just perfect. I saw to every detail. Bed is clean. The bathroom
Pinch of
is over
salt,
there.
cocoa powder,
Sorry about the stains. I did try my best to get them out.
the sleeping draft. Whoa. Oh, I know about this book. The Monkey and the Maiden, Volume 1, by Sir Wilson Morey. more. Chapter 1. The Dangerous Forest. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a mug of cheese. But it was not an ordinary mug of cheese, as you would find in any home or kitchen of the age. No, this mug of cheese was a distant descendant of one of the three grand flagon kings. The same kings who had charged on horseback to defend their capital city during the unforgettable conquest of the previous century, to which these flagon kings he hailed from. The mug was unsure, but still there was honor and courage in his heart. His family line heralded of deeds long past that had forever changed the course of Stoop history. Did he have a name? Of course, all mugs of cheese have names. This is a common knowledge, just as every food bat in Raleigh named Stanley. The mug of cheese was named Richter the Cracked. What a name! I can hear you say cracked indeed. This mug of cheese bears no damage that I can see. Fall silent, you small minded base, for therein lies our intriguing story. Let's begin at the beginning. It was a hot winter day in the forest, one of those days where everything is dull brown. The lake was still, the birds had shut up, and the trees were but sticks in the overcast sky, save for a long pine that skimmed the clouds above like a painter's brush. It was on this day that Mr. Darrell Mouse was in hurry. He had been named as the Vermin of the Year by the society brethren that lived under the old church, and it was customary for the honorary to bring fine port, wine, cheese to the ceremony. They were only asked to locate some of the freshest cuisine. Fortunately, Mr. Dabblemouse knew exactly where to find it, the dark cellar below the governor's castle. But unfortunately, as he approached the loose plank of the wood in the old wall, he failed to realize he failed to realize that the heavy rain that had come during the night had passed moisture into the plank, making it far heavier than usual. Thus, when he pushed the plank with all his might, it lifted just enough to push his body only halfway through. His strength just couldn't contend with the weight of the plank, and his arm failed. The plank snapped back down, crushed him flat. Whoa. Okay. After all, this story is not about Mr. Dabblemouse. Or had you forgotten the mug of cheese already? I can see how you might connect the two. Mr. Dabblemouse was, after all, looking for cheese, and we were talking about the mug of cheese just before. Sadly, I must inform you that there is no relation between the rector, the crackhead, and the rodent who is now nothing more than a smooshed guts inside a wall. Okay. Except that there is, for it was the death of Mr. Dabblemouse that started all the trouble. You see, when things die, they tend to smell, and that's what Mr. Dabblemouse did. But that's not all. His body, pinned between the outside and inside of the wood wall, had made a perfect passage for the winter wind, for the hot winter wind, huh? Hot and winter wind. Okay. Anyways, um, the wind therefore carried the stench of his decaying mouse carcass deeper into the governor's home. Like a snaking, twisting wisp of terror, the smell settled into a little tavern near the courtyard of the castle. Here, soldiers would spend many long hours when there were no bloodlust to soothe with battle. Strong Alice and red meat filled the menu from back to front, At this rustic medieval greasy spoon, mostly the customers came to look upon the barmaidens Maxine, who was actually named Rita. Rita was by far the best looking creature in all the governor's county. There was a beautiful dear woman just over the hill, but no one knew that. Oh, okay. Okay, so she was not the most beautiful. That's what you're trying to say. By day, Rita scrubbed her tavern so clean you could eat off of it, which was fortunate, as it was a place you indeed would be eating, since it was a tavern. Obviously, no shit. By night, she served her customers with charm, grace, but mostly with drinks. Did I mention that Rita was married? Oh, she was? Okay. Well, I am mentioning it now. Rita was married. Her husband's name was James. He didn't do much until he died. The smell of Mr. Dabble Mouse knocked him flat, and that, my friend, was that. Okay. The story makes no sense to me, by the way. Oh dear, the story has barely begun, and already we've killed two major characters. Needless to say, Rita was deeply distressed by the whole thing, but 20 or so minutes later, she realized that she couldn't mourn forever and went to buy some cheese. Oh, yeah, don't worry, dear reader. This time, the mention of cheese will probably guide us to the meeting of our focal hero of the tale. Also, this is a good time to start a new chapter. Yeah, it does. James died. Rita went to look for the cheese. Mouse Dabble died. Okay. Yeah. What about the what was the Ritker? Ritker. What about the cup? Okay. Now again. Rita entered the cheese shop with her guns blazing. I'm speaking metaphorically, of course, which I by which I mean she entered the cheese shop quite determined to buy some cheese. This was because just the night before, as her husband James was taking notes of a weird smell in the room, she had invented a delicious new concussion, a cheddar cider. It was sure to be a hit with her patrons. After all, the governor's county only had two exports, cheese and grapes, and she couldn't possibly make a drink from a grape. But back to the cheese. By the grape, you can make actually quite good drink with the grape. Yeah, back to the cheese shop scene. Rita knocked on the counter loudly with her fist, causing the nearby cat to do absolutely nothing. As cats do, from behind the wall, she heard a stir as someone was crashing through the piles of cheese to make their way towards her. Emerging gloriously from torn yellow curtains, the old man came into view. He was giant in stature, with a long grey beard bobbing along, and stuck within his beard were all manners of cheese crumbs and wedged wrapped tightly within his hairs, but yet he held even more cheese on ropes pulled across his chest, which loops of provolone linked provolone. What is provolone or provolone? Linked like sausage over one shoulder. His eyes were big and his ear was bigger still. A smile of kindness erupted from his face as he locked eyes with Rita. My, the Kurds are kind to me this hour. Hello and welcome, he bellowed. Rita bowed low and promptly began to cry. The shop owner looked at her perplexed. What did I say wrong? The bar maiden sniffed and snooted and finally answered, forgive me, for my husband just died and I'm out of Swiss. You mean the Swiss cheese? I'm going to pause now in the story to ask myself why Mr. Dabble Mouse went to the cellar to the in the governor's house for cheese if there was cheese shop nearby. I think it's best that we overlook this glaring problem in the plot, don't you? Now back to the story at hand. Rita purchased a large amount of cheese from the shop owner. She bought cheese wheels, cheese melts, cheese slices. She bought cheese whistle and cheese bread. She bought cheese paper, cheese sandwiches. She bought so much cheese, in fact, that she had lost track of all she had obtained and just dumped all the fromage into the large burlap sack of the for the return. Ah, this story is killing my brain. Okay, okay. Goodbye, Rita, the shop owner called as he waved farewell. Goodbye, Daniel, she called back. His name was Murray, by the way. Oh, wow, the story. What a overburdened by her treasure, Rita made her way home, following the main road to the castle. But as it always happened, the road was now under repair. A man with skinny mule uh, was plowing up the dirt so that he could put down new cobblestone. Four of his associates were standing by, watching him. The job would only take a few years to finish, but Rita was in a hurry, so she followed the two sign as that told her to take the different route to her left. Unfortunately, no one could read in the governor's county, so she went right. Okay. This mishap took her deep into the forest, where obviously nothing of interest happened, except something of interest did happen. Okay, okay, what did happen? As she trodden on through the forest, her sack of cheese wedging her down, muttering complaints all the way. Little did she know that danger lay just ahead. This danger was cunning, dangerous, and had one of those out of place eyebrow hairs. That drives you nuts when you're talking to someone who has one. The danger we will call was Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue cloak. Bernard didn't often have visitors in his house. This was because he lived outside. Also, he was rather fond of human flesh, which made him very unpopular. Ooh. So he would eat humans, he would consume them. So obviously you can see the drama unfolding here, but the beautiful but tired Rita huffing and puffing up the winding path as she approaches a certain doom. Bernard watching from behind. Why behind? Behind a nearby tree, licking his lips. Oh, the tension is tense, is it not? I don't know. I just want to finish the story. At this point in time, we must pause again to ponder all the possibilities that can happen now in our story. Two characters have died already. Surely the third wouldn't hurt anything. Are you perhaps just reading the story because you want to see who will get the X next? I don't know, man. I'm just reading. You're a little no, I'm not warped. The story itself is. Do you know that? Well, then, let's see what happens next. Bernard stepped from behind his hiding place, his eyebrows hairs gleaming in the fading sun. Dear madame, why must you pass through so fast? He called with his eyes glamoring. I must get home, Bernard, because for one, it's getting late and I have customers to serve. 1 second, because you eat people. And second, because you eat people, Rita replied. Wait, but she knows Bernard, okay. Poppycock, Balderdash, Cotswold. What the fuck? I won't hear these lies against my character. He detested. For I, Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue cloak, have completely reformed myself. Rita squinted suspiciously at him. You have, Bernard put a hand on his heart. I have. I no longer prowl or pounce. I won't attack or bounce. I will not kill or maim or tear. I won't crush or even bite you anywhere. I promise I won't devour you anymore. I won't devour anymore. My gosh, you've become a bore. If you aren't going to be the danger in the story, then I've come all the way with 100 pounds of cheese for nothing. Rita grumbled. Rita, you dumb. Are you retarded? She boasted her sack further up her shoulders and turned with an angry grunt. But Bernard waved after her in a panic. Wait, it's all a ruse. I intended to eat you, dear woman. I swear it, he cried. It's all it's all a trick. What is the story, by the way? You see, a new angle. It worked on some guy yesterday. Oh, please stay. Rita sighed, her strength just about gone from the long adventure she had taken since she left home that morning. She turned back to face Bernard. All right, she said, but your part in the story better lead to an unexpected turn of events. Oh, it will. Bernard clapped and wiggled his clawed fingers to motion her to draw nearer. Just wait until the next chapter. Okay, wait, how many chapters have I gone through? One, two, three, four, and five. Oh, one, one, two, three, four. Four more left. Okay, chapter three. The next chapter. What chapter? Where's chapter two? Okay, this is chapter two. A new chapter. Chapter one. The dangerous forest. Chapter two. A new chapter. And chapter three. Chapter four. Okay, the next chapter. All looked quite dire for Rita. Bernard had her within his grasp. Surely it would just be a mere moments before his jaws collapsed upon her head. Oh, what a horrible end for Rita. Needless to say, I'm worried for her. But as luck would have it, miles and miles away, 20 years earlier, miles and m- my, miles and miles away, 20 years earlier, something amazing happened. Two mugs of cheese, a Gouda, and a mozzarella welcomed their first son into the world. I don't think I need to tell you his name. It was Dave. Oh, what the? No one like Dave. Okay, after that, second son came fourth. Oh, Ritker, let's go. The cracked. Just call Ritker. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ritker spent his early life stealing cowbells and putting them on skunks. This way, people always knew when danger was nearby. Needless to say, Ritker was one smart mug of cheese. Yeah, he was one smart mug of cheese for sure. But all could not remain perfect forever, and suddenly the great skunk's famine began. Ritka found his world in array, and he sought a new purpose. Fortunately, there was an opening in Governor's County for an adventurer at the time, and since he was descendant of the three grand flagon kings, he was boasted to the head of the line, because as we are all quite aware, even in the older times, it was not what you know, it was who you know. Yeah, sure. Thus the adventure of the Ritka began. He braved deep dungeons, he slayed the great beasts, he climbed the highest mountain peaks, he sailed around the world, despite the fact that he didn't own a boat. Ritka was truly the stuff of legend. But did I mention the curse? Yes, fair readers, there is a curse, a fiendish and terrible curse. One morning, while Ritka was in the government's county, he came upon a witch named Witch. Okay, sure. The witch had just pulled a pound cake from her oven, where she then proceeded to start ingesting it. Then there, the row right there on the front walk of her home. At once, Ritka knew this creature was pure evil, eating cake this early in the morning and without ice cream. This was truly a fiend that needed to be vanquished. Ritka jumped her fence and pulled his sword. Would you like some pound cake? The witch ordered the witch offered, and it looked quite delicious. Ritka would not let himself be seduced into early morning cake, so he approached closer with his weapon at her throat. The witch began to sweat. With a mouth full of crumbs, I also make a mean scone if you want to wait. Now, no gentleman or gentleman could refuse a good scone, so Ritka withdrew his sword and patiently waited for the witch to create this new buttery pastries. But what he didn't know was that the witch accidentally had bumped her table and had added within a mixture a vial of cursed liquid. See, I told you there was a curse. You were warned. Okay. The moment Ritka ate those cones, he fell into deep sleep. The witch, baffled, finished her cake and proceeded to get civil service job in in the nearby town. As years rolled by, all the remains of the witch's house was carried off by elves, and her garden became overgrown. This left only Ritka asleep in the forest, with no ends to his dreaming inside. But the story thankfully does not end here for sure, man. Ritka is just asleep. For a luck would have it, a giant man covered in cheese with big eyes and big ears wandered past a sleeping mug. In case you've forgotten, this was the cheese shop owner Murray. Okay, okay. Sometimes called Bill, unable to resist cheese of any kind, even a mug of the stuff. Murray took Ritka to his shop and set him on the shelf. Here Ritka sat for many years until this very fateful day. You see, Rita's hassle to gather up all the cheese she had purchased. She had swept a few things that did not belong to her into the sack as well. These items included the cat on the counter, a personalized pen, Murray's cash box. Oh, I think she'll be hearing about this one eventually for sure, yeah. And last but not the least, Ritka himself. Woo, let's go. Still deeply asleep though. Okay, I get it. So now that our two stories have come together, let's discover what happened next to Rita and Ritka in the climax. Yeah, okay. The climax chapter. Okay, let's go the climax chapter. Okay, chapter 4, the climax chapter. It was the same hot winter day. Okay, it was the same hot winter day in the forest, and okay. The Mrs. Dabblemouse. Mrs. Dabblemouse was finally starting to get concerned. Just down the road, Rita was being drawn forward at almost certainly bloody and horrific end to meet to her life. Bernard Bernard was just moments from taking her within his lizard jaws, a mere hour from trimming his eyebrow. Okay. Rita stood her ground. She was no damsel in distress, but simply a person who was pretty darn tired by this point. She pulled the burlap sack of cheese from her body and swung it hard with every last bit of strength she had left in her. An ear shattering crack broke through the silent trees as the bag made contact with Bernard's shocked face. His teeth flew in all directions, falling like pebbles to the ground. His elbows dislodged and rolled into a nearby stream. His jaws turned completely around and planted itself on back of his head. Bernard ran screaming into the woods, never to be seen again this week. His cry faded in the forest, once again fell soft and quiet. A cow walked by, Rita still standing with her sack outstretched in her arms, stood wide-eyed and at what just happened. Surely no cheese in her bag was hard enough to do that kind of impact. As this placed her burlap sack upon the dirt and peeled it open, she was amazed to find Ritka a mug of cheese. Inside and looking quite dazed, he had awakened, and the curse was finally lifted. Somehow, behind the desk, the witch looked up and nodded with a smile. Why did she nod? It's been 20 years. But oh dear reader, look, what was now upon his mug body? A giant and elegant crack, the very mark of a warrior. His hero's journey was finally complete. Ritker, the cracked, had emerged. Yes, it is true that Ritker really didn't do anything important in the attack on Bernard. Just by Ritker being where he was at the perfect time, he had saved Rita. The fate were with them. Ritka and Rita talked and laughed and ate cheese until the sun went down. Finally, they packed up their picnic and headed back to the tavern, where they were met with cheers and of excitement. This mostly because the guy had found out that Rita was now single. Okay. As the night wore into as the night wore on into the early morning of the hours, the tavern remained alive in the castle courtyard with singing and dancing and cheddar cider. Oh, wait, celebration! Oh, what a celebration! But like all parties of such proportions, eventually everyone sobers up and you have to go home. Before long, it was dawn and the sun began to rise steadily in the west. In the west, okay, for sure. Marking a fresh adventure on the horizon. A wind of a new direction began to blow with a mere steady pace. It skittered across the ground and found its way between the floorboard and the governor's castle. Against all the odds, it found barely remaining body of Mr. Dabble Mouse. The wind carried the stench far beyond the borders of the castle, over the mountains and deep within the dark cave where Evil slept. What the heck is the smell? Said Evil, awakening with hellfire burning behind his eyes. Eventually, news of this great evil spread from town to town until it reached the ears of Ritker the Cracked. He polished his sword and gathered some crumbs of bread to store in his mug. Wearing his best expression, of courage, Ritka once again set off to conquer the day. His story was not yet over. For now, dear readers, we return to our own lives. So let us end this tale with one closing thought, shall we? Be we cracked or small, or even dead, there's always a purpose to where we all are led. Be brave and strong, and least we forgot, fate isn't quite done with any of us. Okay. Finally, the story is done.
Did you have any questions?
Is it always night here?
It's always dark, if that's what you mean. For as long as I can remember.
Are you very old?
No. As far as I understand it, I'm something quite new. Although, I didn't turn out the way I was supposed to. One in a long line of failed experiments. But Wilson will keep trying.
And do you trust Wilson?
This is the realm of the ink demon. The shadow hangs over us all. I don't trust anyone. But Wilson takes care of me, keeps me safe. He once said I remind him of something he called his mother. Tell me, is that a good thing, where you two are from?
I'm not sure. I don't think I ever had one.
Well, no matter. Now, I was told to make sure you get some sleep once you got here. So get nice and comfy and relax. I left something on the
Damn.
table that might just help you nod off. It's my
That's
own
actually
recipe.
foreshadowing.
Works very fast.
Not foreshadowing,
Just
past
follow the
shadowing.
instructions.
Before shadowing, I would
Carefully.
say.
Thanks, Betty.
I actually just learned the lore of the whole game.
If you need anything anything else, I'll come straight away. I'm always up.
And the lore is quite dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the lore. The lore would be, if you're into this, just skip next few seconds. The lore of this game,
What's a Gilson?
the lore is of this game being that actually Joey Drew and Wilson's father was good friends. And when Joey was in emergency, when he needed the funds, Wilson's father did not help him. But then Wilson's father, Joey was actually mad at Wilson's father because they were like good friends, and he needed his friend's help and he didn't. Oh my god, you scared me. So what he did is, to take revenge, he actually used his wife, Wilson's mother, in the ink machine. Oh, why are you taking a shit? Get up. Does that mean that even ink people need to take shit? What's a Gilson?
Well, that didn't. Nothing here. Well, that didn't tell me anything. So, I'm looking for
The Gilson is fish.
There's gotta be one here somewhere. Now that's a fish. Ah, he's too fast. Maybe if he was closer.
Find the fish. I found the fish.
That did it. Looks like the fish is asleep.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Get away from me, you little stinker.
Hello?
I forgot the Gilson again, didn't I? And there's some already ground up in the kitchen too. I'll bring it up to your room straight away, shall I? Oh, and maybe you could put Harold back in his tank. He does so hate the dry air.
Oh, so that's not Gilson. Whoa. You know, I actually like this place. Ooh. I'll go back in the room and wait there.
Now, just 3 sips of water.
1,
1,
2,
2,
and 3.
3.
Alice! Did I just see Alice the Angel?
Awake at last. I was almost afraid you'd miss my party.
What's going on?
Oh, it seems you're just a little overwhelmed. It's all right, honey. I understand. It's not every day one gets to bask in the glory of an angel.
Angel?
Alice Angel, to be exact. That's who I am. Sent from above. Impending perfection.
What do you want?
Right to the chase. I like that. The truth is, honey, you're one of a kind. And to put it bluntly, what I want is your face removed, your skin peeled away like paper, and your insides torn out and tossed onto my table. Custom parts, ready for my delicious harvest. And with your generous sacrifice, I'll be beautiful. But for now, let's have fun. Plenty of time for a bloodbath later. Ooh, how about a game? Let's all play a game of riddles.
Riddles? What a wonderful idea!
No.
All right, honey. Here's the deal. Behind you is the door to freedom. But it will only be opened if you solve my little puzzle and return to your special chair. Then, I'll throw this heavenly switch here. If you get the puzzle right, you walk away. Get it wrong, you fry. Let's begin.
Do you guys think I should stop here? Because I'm getting sleepy now. Whoa, monkey, pink, rabbit. Monkey, pink, rabbit, whatever. Wait. Let me check things.
dead sitting on the left. Far too pedestrian.
Okay. He would not be on left.
The rabbit never sits with the bird, but he loves to play for company of the bear.
Rabbit does not go with bird, but he likes bear. Give me a sec. Let me make notes. And the note would be fox, not left. Rabbit, not bird, but loves bear. Okay.
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of elderberry. I couldn't see them sitting together.
Not with rabbit. Okay.
The bird won't have anything to do with the rabbit, but I hear he likes to court danger by sitting next to the fox.
Bird. Okay.
The fox has always hated the bear. They never sit next to each other.
Fox hates bear.
My friend the bear always sits next to the bird. After all, they went to school together.
Bear. Bird. Okay. Let me try now. This would be the left. So fox would not be with the fox would not be in the left. Bear, bird, fox, bird. So and the rabbit. Okay, so the fox does not like to be in the left, so I'm putting him in the right. And then what I found out about fox is that he hates bear, so bear is away from him. Another thing about rabbit is that he loves bear, and then bear loves bird. Bear loves bird. Bear loves bird. And rabbit, he loves bear, but no bird. I think I'm right.
Hold on tight, honey. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, did I win? Yep, I did. Did they all die because of me? Well, my bad.
Nobody's a part pooper.
But I don't have my Ghent pipe. How do I go back? Oh, I got it back. I still did not get the upgrade. Was I supposed to get something? I don't know, man. It makes no sense for me till this day. Oh, whatever. Fuck this game. I'm saving this here. And I wasted batteries. Two of them actually. Wararu. Oh, I activated my powers again. No. And save this game here. I'm saving. That's it. Take care, guys. I streamed I streamed more than I usually stream this game. Bye. Adios and good night.